Good afternoon, guys. This is another one of my weekly haul videos and pull lists. I want to start with The Wicked and Divine. This is issue 2 of the series. Um, this book was kind of slow and it was still pretty interesting premise. I'm going to give it a couple issues to decide if I'm going to keep this book on my pull list. It was kind of slow, but I'm hoping that it starts picking up in the next few issues. Next book is Knights of the Dinner Table, issue 209. I'm not sure if a lot of you guys are familiar with this comic book. It's from Kenzerco. It's a comic book in which its premise is a group of gamers getting together every week playing a D&D parody called Hackmaster, and it's actually a really good book. And if you look at the different issues, the covers are different homages to movies and D&D covers, books, TV shows. I really enjoy it. It's a pretty engrossing story. At times it could be slow. I really like this issue as a continuation of a player versus player game right now, in which half the table is fighting the other half of the table. So if you like D&D and you like just a group of friends getting together gaming, this is a great book. Really good book. Next is Rat Queens. This is issue number 7. This is the regular cover. I heard that there was a virgin cover with just the picture itself. I'm not sure. I've never seen it. If you guys are familiar with that, I would love to pick up that variant. This was a pretty entertaining issue as always. I would definitely recommend this series if you're looking to pick up a really good new series, Rat Queens, number 7. Next is Green Lantern, New Guardians. This is Kyle Rayner and Carol Ferris as Star Sapphire and White Lantern versus the Scions. They're off to rescue the New Guardians that were in the crypt guarding the first Lantern. Now, it's pretty good. This is a pretty good series. I always loved Kyle Rayner as a Green Lantern. That's actually the first Green Lantern book I picked up was with Kyle Rayner. So he was the Green Lantern that I grew up with, and it's just interesting twist that they've given him more powers. And this upcoming crossover with God's Head, which is the Green Lantern Corps versus the New Gods, it's going to be pretty interesting as with Hal and Kyle getting together to defeat the New Gods, or is it the New Gods trying to defeat the Green Lantern Corps? I'm just interested in how that is going to play out. And the last on my weekly pull list is Original Sin. This is 6 of 8. Now, if you've been following this, there's a lot of secrets. It's actually this issue, Captain America confronting Nick Fury about what he's been doing all these years. And I think a lot of people are confused about what happened to Nick Fury. And if you read some of the issues in the last couple of years, he no longer has the Infinity Formula on hand or in his bloodstream. And people have been saying that the Nick Fury that's been in comic books have been an LMD. I don't think so. I don't really think that Nick Fury has been an LMD for all these years. I think it's more like just like Steve Rogers, what's happening with him with the super soldier serum being burned out of his body. Same thing with Nick Fury, that the Infinity Formula has been burned out of his body, and now he has to look for a replacement to take over his side job as Protector of the World. So that's my weekly haul list. or my weekly pull list. I'm sorry. Now here's my haul. I'm gonna start with Amazing Spider-Man 374. This is Venom kidnapping Spider-Man's parents, quotation marks. Really good story if you haven't picked it up. And I really like the cover to this book. I'm going to go next to the last issue of Brave and the Bold. This is Brave and the Bold 200. This is the first Katana. This book has been recommended by a lot of other people who've been posting videos, and was happy to be able to pick this one up. This is actually an eBay purchase, and I won this on an auction, and it's actually a good looking book, so I'm happy about that. Next one is Firestorm, the Nuclear Man. This is first issue. This is a fine copy that I actually got on Amazon. It has a little bit of water damage, which you really can't tell from this video, but it does. I'm pretty happy that I was able to find that on Amazon. He's supposed to be on the new either Green Arrow or Flash. I'm not sure. But it's a 5-issue miniseries, and I'll be looking for the other 4 issues out in the wild if I can find that. Now, this next issue is Superman Speeding Bullets. This is an Elseworlds book that somebody on Facebook was selling for $6, and that's with shipping, and I couldn't pass that up. It pretty much, he's just, all I did was pay for the shipping, and the book is actually a really good story. It's Clark Kent being raised by Thomas and Martha Wayne. There is no Bruce Wayne. He's actually Bruce Wayne in this story, and it's an unusual twist of who the villain is in this story. And you kind of couldn't guess, but I'm glad that I picked this up. Next, these are books that I got from my comic shop.com. This is a online store that's out of Texas, and I picked up the first issue of Toxin. Also picked up Venom 39, First Mania. Fray, number 2. I've been picking up 1, 2, and now I'm going to pick up 3 because I really want to get the first appearance of the Slayer Scythe, and I can't figure it out. I've looked online, and really not a lot of people have talked about it. If you're not familiar with Buffy and Fray, the Slayer Scythe is a weapon that's usually only used by the Chosen Ones and by Slayers like Buffy and Fray. And it's not in issue 2, so I'm going to order issue 3 to see if I can actually have the first appearance of the Slayer Scythe in comic form. Now, this last issue is Uncanny X-Men 375. Now, just like the cover suggests, is Professor X performing an autopsy on Logan. He had died in Astonishing X-Men number 3, Killed by Death. And it's an issue where all the X-Men come together to figure out how can Wolverine be killed. And it's an interesting mystery. I actually consider this like a precursor to Secret Invasion, or part of that precursor to Secret Invasion. That it's a book that's really overlooked by a lot of people. If you are familiar with Secret Invasion, it was the Skrulls kidnapping superheroes and replacing them in order to take over the Earth. You know, it's not really talked about when they were creating that storyline. But if you read X-Men and Uncanny X-Men during this time, when this issue came out, you will see that there was a seed planted there. I don't know if the writers of Secret Invasion even realized it or it was done on purpose, but I think this is a really key issue if you're looking to collect X-Men or Secret Invasion or Skrulls. So that's my comic pick. Hope you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave me some comments at the bottom. Thank you.